Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are back on the interrogator. I know you guys have seen beam builds before, you've seen the sludge pump, you've seen the flamethrower, but have you seen the cryo beam? That is the big question for today, ladies and gentlemen. So what are we going to be doing? We are going to be playing with the cryo beam, with the sludge pump, and with the flamethrower. Hopefully, it all is subject to luck, and if I'm actually able to get it. But what we are going to do is try and get as much gold as possible, because the best way to be able to get those is to re-roll our stats, or our weapon options in this case. So we are going to need a bit of gold. We are collecting the mushrooms to try and get the 30 gold that we get from that. That's going to give us 2 re-rolls before we hit level 5, just so that we can get it. There we go, we did manage to do it. We will hit level 4 from this as well, which is perfectly fine. Get that. We do have gold now so that we can re-roll, which is fantabulous to see. And let's just keep going from here. So flamethrower, do your thing, come on. Activate flamethrower. Okay, it doesn't actually matter if we get hurt a little bit. There's the cryo cannon, so we didn't need to re-roll at all, which is fantastic to see. It's just beautiful. It's like yin and yang, seeing the fire and the ice moving together around. Oh, so good. Alright, we can grab ourselves the squinties. Gold tip bullets are actually quite a bait, I've realized. 1% damage for every 5 gold. That's 10 gold is only 10 gold being... sorry, 1 gold for every 5... 1 damage for every 5 gold. That's 2% damage for 10 gold. For 10 gold or 15 gold, I think you can get 10% damage. Or 20 gold or something like that. So definitely a bait. Not worth getting it. The only time it's really worth is in the final room, the final boss room. If you have like 300 gold, then it's worth it. Otherwise, spending your gold on upgrades in the shop is actually a lot better, especially since you get the upgrades like pickup radius and so on and so forth. Alright, +1 beam. Oh yes, that is a beautiful start to our beam trinity. Alright, we've done the drop pod, we've done the mission, we've now just got to kill things to get the elite to spawn. We are on a huge, this is massive. And by the way, this is hazard 3. I know I say it's really difficult. Also, just by the way, before, on a side note, I know that previously I've mentioned that the paint job is a really bad idea. You shouldn't get it. Well, to be honest, I was inexperienced at that time. I thought the paint job was bad. I thought getting yourself as many upgrades that actually were damage-wise or good for you in that way would have been better to go for. But it turns out when you're doing the higher hazard levels, the paint job is probably your best friend. And the reason for that is because you don't have time. There's going to be times where you're running around like a headless chicken trying to just survive. So you really have to spend as little time getting upgrades as possible, and doing so with the paint job is the way to do it. So every time you see that epic or rare paint job, grab it, because you're not going to get a chance to get those other 3 levels later on in the game. So it really is hectic. You do get a lot of levels when you are playing on the higher hazards because there are more mobs. But really, those extra levels, getting yourself some weapons when they hit overclock 18 or their 3rd overclock, they become completely insanely broken. So being able to get there a lot quicker is going to be a lot better. So you do want to get them as quickly as possible to level 18 to get that final overclock, so that you hit that power spike for that weapon. So definitely something you want to look at. Alright, so now we need to get our sludge pump. We got it. Oh boy, there we go. Triple beam build up and running from the start. That is just beautiful to see. Sludge pump, a little bit of a different beam. We do just need to get a little bit more what we call lifetime on it now, and we'll be in a much better spot. Also, by the way, if you're standing like right here, when it hits 1 or 0, it still takes you into the drop pod. So you do have that like split second, or there is a bit of a like a framing thing that happens over there, but we can only afford that. We land up getting negative lifetime on this, can be fine. We are going to get a huge amount of damage over there. We are going to look at getting increases to lifeline or lifetime upgrades anyway, so we okay to lose a bit of it over there. Grab the upgrade over there. We're going to try and get the cryo beam to be as high a level as possible so that we can get more beams onto it. And then we, last but not least, we're going to try and get the flamethrower, because again it does shoot out beams. Otherwise we'll grab ourselves the juicy firefly drones. Those things are so cool. If you haven't seen them yet, I do you know, try and farm out the levels for the driller. I think it's from the driller that you actually get them. It's either the engineer or the driller. Try and farm them out. They are beautiful, they are so cool, and they deal so much damage as well. I need to still try and unlock my overclock for my ones, but definitely worth the time and effort to spend trying to unlock that overclock for them.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land.
Okay. Oh, +1 beam. Oh. The only and best upgrade you could ever get for your beam build is the legendary +1 beam. I mean, you wouldn't think this is Hazard 3, by the way, just because of how easy it's going for me. Oh, it's orgasmic. It is so good. Guys, you can't tell me you're not sitting back at home and being like, screw you, broken. Whenever I play, I never get these upgrades that you're getting. Although, to be fair, my flamethrower didn't get the upgrade. However, that doesn't mean we won't get it. We still have time to unlock the legendary +1 beam like we did for the pump. Alright, life and life regen is a must for any build that you're playing. Well, unless you're on Hazard 1, it's not really that necessary. But still, it's necessary. If you just started the game, then it's definitely worth getting. However, we do need to reach level 25 so we can unlock the flamethrower. We're not going to spend our gold in the shop just yet. I do want to reroll until we get the flamethrower, because that is the final weapon in our build. We are going to go for the lifetime upgrade over here as well. I did mention that we need it because we did get the damage and negative lifetime on our fire flamethrower. So we do need that. And then we are going to go and get some levels on to the corrosive pump as well now. Alright, just look at that. We can just stand still and everything around us is freezing and dying. It's just beautiful. This is what you call beautiful. I might not want to get another cryo beam, because as you can see, everything's in sync. Like, we've got 3 cryo beams, we've got 3 fire beams. We just need one more corrosive pump beam, and then we'll have 3 of each of them. And then we need 3 beams on our flamethrower, if that's ever... I mean, it is possible, it has happened, but getting there is a bit harder than, you know, just getting it. Alright, this dude does not want to die, so we need the flamethrower. There it is. Oh boy, this is a juicy build if I have not seen one before. My goodness, what a juicy build we have for everyone today. Where's the drop pod? Oh, down. Oh boy. So now we can spend our gold in the shop. And our nitra. Come on, give me a legendary. Oh, we don't have enough to afford a legendary. Don't give me a legendary. Whew, we didn't get a legendary. Okay, we get +2 to that. We get the damage, and that's all. We could reroll once. Pickup radius is fine. Alright, moving on. So I was doing a Hazard 4 run earlier, and I was going to record the video for it, and I was on about wave 4, wave 5, and I was like, yes boys, we've got this. I was showing you some hidden tech that I know with the Warthog, because that's what we were doing. It was on the engineer using the Tinkerer, because he's just broken. Starting all of your weapons on level 3 as soon as you acquire them is just completely busted, and getting more XP than any of the other classes. So we were running it down, we were mid with the engineer, the Tinkerer, and all of a sudden I pick up a drop pod, I get the artifact, and my screen freezes. Now, it wasn't my PC that froze, it was the game. And the game didn't actually freeze, it wasn't like a pause like this. It was as soon as I picked up the artifact stayed on the screen, and the game decided to continue playing. So what happens? You die because you're surrounded like this in a Hazard 4, like 24/7. So I could do absolutely jack shit, and the game just killed me. So then I die, and that ruined absolutely everything, including the video. So I do have the recording still. Let me know if you guys are down in the description, guys. You know, please edit my YouTube video while you edit for me. But down in the comments section, let me know if you want to see the video, if you want to see the bug and what happened. I do think it's BS. Something like that shouldn't be in the game. It is a game-breaking bug. It literally broke my run, and it would have been a second or third clear of the run for me. So it really would have been cool. Hazard 4 as it is really, really difficult. So the fact that some shit like that can happen is just unacceptable. But the game is in early access, so it's you know, acceptable to some degree. But devs, you know, if any of you are watching this, or anyone to do with the game who has any say, or you know, if any of you are on the Discord and you want to let people know that this occurred to a YouTuber and he's bitching and moaning about it, you are more than happy to do that on my behalf. Oh man. Alright, beams. Give me beams. Oh, that was close. Okay, we're going to take tank tracks. That just keeps them with us. And then we do have our... You know, now I'm scared to pick up a bloody drop pod because just now it's going to break the game again. And then what? Luckily, we have a build that allows us to stand still quite a lot, so it's not such a big issue. And we're also on Hazard 3, which is a lot easier than Hazard 4. But does it change the fact that it happened? No. Does it make me feel any better? No. It does not. Alright, increase healing granted on level ups, that's fine. We could have actually taken the what do we call it? Also, by the way, did anyone notice the bug there? Let me know if you did. I should have gone for the gold, because then we could have re-rolled when we had more gold. Because gold in the shop is only really meant for like general purpose upgrades, not for weapon levels upgrades, and we need weapon levels more than absolutely anything else. Alrighty, beautiful, he's dead. I didn't even know it was onto the elite stage already. Oh my goodness, can I please focus? See the... I need this laugh actually. We'll just grab it quickly. We got time. What's the worst that could happen?
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Stage 3 completed. Remember to mine for minerals as you progress deeper.
That was hectic. Alright, we've got enough for that. A 3 beam upgrade. That's beautiful. So over here, as you can see, it did tell us that we got 2 levels over there. It wasn't just yet on the next level up, but what happened is the other paint job that we got, it did say that we were at level 18, and it actually put us at level 17, as if we never picked up the paint job at all. So I'm not 100% sure what happened there. Maybe I missaw what was happening, or maybe there's a visual bug where it's showing more levels than what you actually received from the paint job. I have absolutely no idea. But that's the bug that I was talking about. I don't know if it is actually a bug or if I just missaw the information that was being shown to me. But we did manage to complete the overload for our flamethrower. So we've got as many beams as possible for our current playthrough, which is fantastic. What is that? 6 beams? That's huge. We could still get more beams because you can get legendary +1 beams from level ups, and there's no reason why we couldn't still get it as we are playing, you know, for that. Even though we have got it at level 18, there isn't a level limit for the weapons, but there is a level limit to what I want to do, because I want to try and get our cryo beam up to level 18 now as well. We probably can't unless we get a couple of paint jobs, because there just isn't enough levels in the run to do that. But, you know, if we were able to, that would have been huge. Also, this is huge. Also, the fact that we're not getting cryo beam upgrades as well. Or, as I said, we get a cryo beam upgrade. If I could just get one more cryo beam upgrade, that'd be cool. Otherwise, there is an upgrade that allows you to do burning damage to enemies with the cryo beam, because the cryo beam at the start only does cryo damage. It only does cold damage to enemies and freezes them. It doesn't actually deal more damage than the initial hit damage, but you can get an upgrade where your ice is so cold that it deals burning damage as well, or at least damage over time. I wouldn't say it's burn damage per se. Also, these dudes are very irritating, but there we go. We did get through a bit over here, so we're gonna go and do that. Luckily, we got the level up upgrades as well. There's the cryo beam. There's the burn. We didn't get it. We didn't get the upgrade for the beam. I actually want increased lifetime, because that's just going to allow us to have it up a lot longer, meaning we're going to be able to freeze things for a lot more time, and that's going to put us in a better spot life-wise and defense-wise as well. And unfortunately, we don't have range to get to kill this dude. And we need to do that, and then we're in a very, very good spot now.
Tripod cleared. Impact imminent.
Tripod cleared. Alright, fire rate works very well. I don't actually think fire rate affects these weapons, so that was probably a waste of an artifact. Maybe that artifact shouldn't even be shown as an upgrade option for us when you are playing with beams. Beams don't use fire rate, so it makes no sense to be able to get it. But I don't know if they have like a checklist for the codes on their actual system. So like if player has beam weapon, fire rate, null and void, or you know, if player has 3 beam weapons, make it null and void or some shit like that. I don't know. Okay, reroll. I guess we'll just go with corrosive pump. I guess getting that to level 12 as well would be very good. There's no chance we're going to get the upgrade to our cryo beam. Alright, so there's the corrosive pump. We also do not get a level up on it, so we're going to go with the lifetime upgrade. That's perfectly fine. He's dead, so where is my pump? My pump. I'm dealing so much with damage over time, I'm now thinking I'm a pump. Where's my pump? But we do so much damage.
Congratulations, Miner, on completing the 4 easy steps.
Okay.
The final stage.
Oh, we got another beam. We did it.
This is the big one, Miner.
That was huge.
Destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
We got another beam on the flamethrower, ladies and gentlemen. We just need one more upgrade for the flamethrower. That's 2 levels-ish. Maybe a paint job will be very, very good there. We're gonna have to re-roll. We got a bit of gold to re-roll. Let's get more gold over here. We could get a 3-beam flamethrower as well. Come on, game. Oh, no, wait, I need gold. I don't need nitro anymore. Come on, game, please. Also, by the way, look how they just, like, freeze. That's so good. Excuse me. Okay, you can die. There we go. Beautiful. We leveled up. Do we get Krakatoa? Yes, we do. Unfortunately, not the amount of upgrades we wanted. We do want a paint job, but I'm not going to re-roll if we get the upgrade for the actual flamethrower, because there is a chance we can still get 2 or 3 levels from all of the enemies. We do kill things very, very quickly as well. So, you know, in terms of being able to get a lot of XP, we actually are there. We can mine absolutely everything for XP as well, including HP. Anything we do is going to give us that. Do we have the mining for XP? No, we don't, so that's a bit of unfortunate. Just need to hit level 51. There is a lot of stuff over here to mine as well, which will give us XP. Not a lot of XP, but something's better than nothing. I mean, it's a decent amount at least. Got some gold from this guy. There we go. Some more XP over here.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. To do something.
There is a supply pod as well. We collected 30 red sugar, which was actually one of the missions that we had to do. So, you know, that's fantastic. We actually got another unlock over there. I think that means we've unlocked Hazard 4, Hazard 5 on one of the other levels now. So that's pretty good. Come on, give me more XP. No, I never asked for range enemies to shoot me, I asked for XP. You gotta get this right, game. Okay, there's a level up. We do get the pump, which we're not looking for. We do get it. Oh, that's so good. So that means next level up, it should be the right level. We just need one more level. Can we get it? We should be able to. We've still got the 2 big elites to deal with, which will give us the amount of life and damage that we need. And we just picked up that magnet, which gave us a whack ton of XP from other XP we did not pick up. I thought we had a pretty decent amount of XP picked up already. And then does the game love us? It doesn't. We can go and get that. Does it love us? No, it doesn't. We have 78% crit chance now, which is actually huge as well. So we're in a very, very good spot right now. Let's get some more nitro just for the XP. And I don't know why we're doing that actually. Oh, for the crit. I'm like, we need a nitro for something, but what it was I could not remember for the life of me. Alright, so we get one more level up. We've got gold for 2 rerolls. Is the game gonna love us or is it gonna hate us? That is the question that we need to ask ourselves now. Are we gonna be able to get the beam upgrade? 1, and 2, are we able to get the beam upgrade? So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. No, why you hate me? Okay, we're not going to do the extra charge. We are going to salvage this and we're going to hope and pray we get the legendary upgrade. So when you salvage something, it normally gives you epic or above upgrades. We're going to close our eyes. My eyes are closed. We're going to click it. Oh, man, that is so sad. That is sad. Oh, it was unlucky. That would have been like the most epic YouTube video if it was. So now we've only got like a sub-epic. You know, it's still epic, but it's not like overly epic like it would have been. Like this would have been the most amazing video if we got that triple beam blast going on over there. But look at the amount of damage going on the screen right now. It is beautiful. We have the most amazing... Looks beautiful. I nearly just died there. I stopped talking because I'm like, hang on, he's jumping at my face. Oh, I was like, no. Alright, so now we just move left and right. Every time he jumps, we just move a bit to the left or the right, and we should be able to kill him in absolutely no time. Oh, by the way, you can freeze the final boss in case you didn't know that. There we go. I'm going to move to the side and catch those guys off guard so that they can burn to death and run away from me. And wham bam, thank you ma'am, he's dead. That is beautiful. Let's move on to the drop pod and get this over and done with. Or I could die, you know, because that's just how I do it sometimes. But there we go, a successful run, level 51. The quad beam build. Quadruple A quality right there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.